Welcome back to Biafran. You support Biafra at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I bring you another news and a reminder to Nigerian government and the Southeast governors because they were warned before now. So Biafran Prime Minister is reminding them again or letting them know again that there is no more room for negotiation. It's Biafra or nothing. So before we continue with this very news, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. So Biafran Prime Minister has reminded the Fulefus and the Nigerian terrorist government that there is no more room for negotiation in Biafra struggle. It's Biafra, total freedom and independence or nothing, or referendum or nothing. We don't have time for negotiation anymore. We have gone past that. There is no more room for it. It's Biafra now or nothing. So here is the news as you see on the screen. From Biafran Prime Minister, as you can see on the screen. He said the time for negotiation is over. You were warned by many prophets, including Pastor Ngala, Biafrans, and the Mazen Namdekan who prayed for my emergency, and I'm here to finish it. Those thinking that Islamic Nigeria would do Simon Ekpa this and that, a more dangerous person will come. You are wasting your thought. I have over 50 dangerous persons in one body. I'm using one. I'm using only one at the moment. Do they want to know my secret? These people are real mumu people. Biafran Prime Minister, to those of you thinking that they would do anything to him and another more dangerous person, another dangerous person will emerge. If the person did not emerge, well, I don't know. Let me just leave it that way, okay? But for now, we know Biafran Prime Minister and he's doing the right thing. He is also reminding Nigerian government that there is no more room for negotiation. There is no more time for negotiation. And Eastern governors planning to use whoever it is to lure him to a roundtable meeting. There is no more time for those things. Since you people failed to do the needful, Ahmadike is in the hands of the enemies and you people still don't want to do anything for his total unconditional release. You people are busy running around doing everything to stop Seed at home, which you people have done many times and failed. Okay? We are no longer talking about negotiation. What we are talking about now is Biafra total freedom, Biafra independence. Biafra is it from that contraption, and it's Biafra or nothing. Nigerian government were warned by many prophets. Negotiate, dialogue with Biafrans. Call a roundtable meeting. Dialogue now, before it's too late. We have told you people before now that it's already too late, and Biafran Prime Minister is reminding you people again. For the countless meetings you people are holding, know how to dialogue, negotiate. There is nothing to negotiate anymore. The only thing we are negotiating now is the date for Biafra referendum and the Biafra total exit from that contraption. Nothing more, nothing less. Biafrans are ready to go home and there is nothing stopping it. No man born of a woman can stop it because it's Elohim's project. Those that tried before, they didn't live to tell the story. Those that said, oh, over their dead body will Biafra come. They're nowhere to be found today. Go and ask. Go and make your findings. Biafra is Elohim's project, and this struggle is ordained. No man born of a woman can stop it. That is why the enemies didn't succeed with their evil plan to kill Ahmadike in Kenya, thinking that's the only way they can stop Biafra. Elohim disappointed them, and also proved to them that he's in charge of this very struggle. And Biafra is his project that no man born of a woman can stop. So as it is right now, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, are no longer talking about negotiation or dialogue. What we are talking about now is Biafra total referendum, Biafra total freedom, exit from that contraption. Nigeria is not a place for normal humans to live in. Those proudly identifying themselves as Nigerians are those that prefer suffering, prefer being impoverished, and prefer being enslaved. Okay, Britain is aware that there is no way things will work out with all the different tribes in Nigeria. They are aware, and they decided to force everybody into that contraption. They know that, oh, the Yorubas can never agree with the Igbos, and the Igbos can never agree with the Yorubas. The Hausas can never agree with the Yorubas, and the Yorubas can never agree with the Hausas, and the Hausas can never agree with the Igbos. The Igbos can never agree with the Hausas because we don't speak the same language. You might be discussing something important to you now with your brother in your language. Another person there that doesn't speak your language nor understand it will think that you're talking about him or her. That is why you're using your language. They will think that you're talking about him or her or them. That is why you don't want them to understand and using your language. They wouldn't know that you're talking about your own personal issues or your problem or something that has to do with you alone. They will think that you are conspiring against them. Greedy Britain knows that there is no way it's going to work out. They just want the country to remain the way it is so that they will continue making the country dry. And what makes them what they are is from Biafra land. So they just intentionally forced everybody into that contraption. And you all can remember during the Biafra and Britain war, they said there is no amount of Biafrans there that will make them stop. Let me read this comment for you. Let me read this comment. Somebody said, and you think that the UN will listen or do anything about it when your colonizers are part of the people in charge of that nonsense union, or you forgot that 90% of their interests are in Biafra land. Once you take that from them, they will turn to fourth world country within a month. Is that our business? Have you not tried enduring for them to continue benefiting? That is why we are telling you that there is no longer time for negotiation. We're no longer going to be under them, suffer for more years before we get our freedom, which they will never allow you to be free. Freedom is not being given, it's being taken. And that is why this generation is ready and willing to sacrifice whatever it takes to make sure Biafra comes. Whatever it will take from us, we're going to sacrifice it to make sure Biafran comes. We can't continue suffering. Do you know how many generations that have come and go without being free? And you also want this generation not to get... We are going to get our freedom. Let them, if they like, let them become 10th world country. It's their business. Have we not tried enduring for them to continue benefiting? Have we not? Do you know how many generations that have come and gone suffering, waiting for things to be okay? That is what we're telling you, that this generation, we're no longer going to beg for our freedom. During the war, Britain said there is no amount of death of Biafrans that will make them change their mind or stop killing Biafrans. They refused to allow our people live. They refused to allow more than 2 million innocent Biafrans live. Is it not time to remove that golden spoon that belongs to you they have been using against you? You own the golden spoon, and they have been the one using it. And they are not even ready to give it back to you. If you ask for it, it becomes a war. Is it not better you go to that war and retrieve what is yours? Or do you prefer being impoverished, being enslaved, for a foreigner to continue using what rightfully belongs to you? Is that what you want? Well, we Biafrans don't want that anymore. Britain has dried us, and it's time for us to free ourselves. We have cried and begged for freedom. Now is no longer time to beg. It's time for us to free ourselves any way we can. And don't forget, freedom is not being given, it's being taken. If you refuse to take your freedom, they will keep using you with it. They will keep telling, oh, do this if you want your freedom. Do that if you want your freedom. Some gullible fellows that prefer suffering and smiling want us to continue being enslaved. They want us to go about our freedom in a peaceful way. You don't go freedom in a peaceful way. You go about it in a peaceful way. They keep playing with you, keep turning you. They will turn you right, left, center, front, back. They can never give you freedom. But if you go about it in a peaceful way and find out what they are doing with you, you come back and sit down, re-strategize and go back. Going back, you're not going to beg for it anymore. They will think you came back to beg for it. But you didn't. Within you, you know you didn't go there to beg for your freedom anymore. You went there to take it. That is what you are going to do. Since 1967, to 1970, they killed more than 5 million Biafrans. We have been begging for our freedom. It's no longer time to beg. It's time to take it. So we're telling Britain, zoo government, and the flavors that will help them, there is no more time for negotiation. It's Biafra or nothing. God bless Biafran Prime Minister, Biafrans all over the world. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Pass this message across, share it. Let everybody know that we are no longer that negotiation stage or dialogue stage. We have gone past it. It's now Biafra or nothing. And don't forget, Biafra first. God bless Biafrans all over the world. They have eyes but cannot see. Simon Ekpa is Chukwu Okike, Chukwu Emeka, Odumegwu Chukwu, reincarnate. He has his double spirit. If you want to know Simon Ekpa, go and ask Philip Effiong in the grave. They will call themselves elders but understand nothing. Somebody is saying this to Biafrans. He said they have eyes but cannot see. Simon Ekpa is a Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, reincarnate. He has his double spirit. If you want to know Simon Ekpa, go and ask Effiong, Philip Effiong in the grave. They call themselves elders but understand nothing. Okay. Somebody said, please, negotiations are not in the book of our liberation for freedom. I so much hate that language, negotiation. They have evil plan for that, their negotiation. They only negotiate. The only negotiation we want is Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. Our leader has made it clear before he was kidnapped. Another person says Simon Ekpa is a Finnish citizen and he has come to finish the finishing touching started by our great leader Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu and our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Carry go the finisher of our time. Ebo, we move. So that is it, dear friends. I will stop here. Biafran Prime Minister again reminded Britain and the zoo government and the flarefuls or intellectuals we have in Southeast that there is no more time for negotiation. The dialogue time has passed. We have gone past it. We no longer have time for that. It's now Biafra or nothing. For those of you scared that those benefiting, those making Biafran land dry will not allow us go. What they are stealing is yours. And when you get up and tell the enemies and the invaders, the criminals, stealing what rightfully belongs to you, that enough is enough. When they look at your face and know how serious you are, nobody will tell them to leave. If any saboteur rises up, then they will know. If you notice any spy among you, any puppet or stooge among you, the invaders will be scared because they will no longer know what is coming. But once those betrayers, puppet and the stooge among you are still there, getting all the information for them, they will not be scared of you. And that is why I supported the movement of Simon Ekpa flushing out all the criminals hiding under IPOB or following us around in this very struggle. We need to flush them out so that the eyes of the enemies, the thieves, the criminals, making our land dry, we're blinded. You don't know. Once you fish them out or flush them out, they will no longer have anybody to give them information. And then they will be scared because they don't know what is coming anymore. Nobody will tell them to run away. That is the way of freedom. You allow the enemies continue being among you. They keep giving information to the enemies. But once you flush them out, nobody will know where you're coming from. Nobody will know your next move. That is one thing I like about Simon Ekpa. He lets you know the things and also our leader. That's the way he normally do it. He lets you know the ones he wants you to know. He publishes the ones he wants the public to know. And not important ones that the public not supposed to know. So that is it, Biafran. May Elohim continue guiding, protecting, giving Simon Ekpa more courage and strength. And our gallant men protecting our land. And genuine Biafrans all over the world. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may Elohim guide and protect him. And free him from the hands of the enemies. Isa. Thank you all.